I just decided that I was actually looking at the markets in a different way, and I was like, you know what, it'll be much more better for me to be able to share some of the insights and share with you guys what I'm seeing and how I'm looking to, like, tackle some of these trades that I'm looking at. So obviously you guys do know that I'm always on US 30, I'm always on NASDAQ, and I'm always on GBP JPY. So what's going to happen is that I've got a trade that's actually running on US 100. I want to show you guys what's actually going on, and also how we can, like, maybe scale or try to look into what we can do to better the trade. And on top of that, we're going to be looking at US 30 and GBP JPY on how you can capitalize from that. But obviously guys, if you're still out there looking for a reliable broker that you can be trading with, I've got the link, the very first link in the description below. All you have to do is just sign up with them. It's AAAFX. I highly recommend them. You check them out. So getting started on today's video, let me just remove this so you're able to see this on a much more bigger screen right here. Boom. Okay, so I've got here on the 1 hour. Let me just take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Just by looking at the 4-hour time frame, we can see that price has been giving us those sellers all the way from the previous week in terms of year price dropping, coming up, dropping, and now being able to test this area as a previous resistance. So I did mention that yes, there's still some potential of us like trying to maybe break above this area, or we can still see price push a bit more to the upside, but we'll be judges of that when it does happen. But now just going to the 60-minute time frame, let me show you guys what it is that I'm looking for here at the 60-minute time frame. So I was able to spot that in terms of the 4-hour chart, what's going on here. Price broke out, it retested here's resistance first time here, second time. So there's a high chance that maybe price could try to, it's either break above and then still go back, continue going back upwards. Looking at the fact that just by having this, looking at the fact that this would have been one larger bigger inner structure right here, but obviously it has to break above this area. But obviously if that doesn't happen, what we'll do is that we'll go to the 15-minute time frame, and I'll show you guys what I'm looking for, or what I'm looking here at the 15-minute. So on the 15-minute US 30, just by looking at it, I can simply see that we've got this area that was previously broken out. Then we can say that this is sort of an area. So initially what I was looking for is like maybe price pushing from here where we at, because I already had like buyers here, but here going all the way up to here for a third touch, and then maybe that's when I'll start seeing sellers or anything similar to that, on which I still believe that it's highly possible. But even if that doesn't happen, because I can see prices getting to be a bit more aggressive, I'll just see now when the market opens, New York market opens, what happens is that now you can see prices also being a bit more aggressive. We'll just see how it closes, because if it does, maybe it'll just be representing that sell all the way here, maybe stop losses somewhere above here, and then going all the way downwards for further future TPs. So that is US 30. Let us take a look at US 100. Okay, because this one is the one that actually got the position on it. I even shared it in the Telegram public team. So what's happening is that with this, I'm seeing the exact same thing, but I'm seeing price like at least push a bit more upwards, like something like a deeper correction. Understanding how these candles move, I'll see maybe price come here, then maybe when we here, that's when we'll start looking for those sells continuing coming back down. Yeah, I wasn't looking for sellers anytime from now. I wanted it to just give me that beautiful swing. So what happened is that yes, I've got my management line. This line is just used for me to be able to manage it. I can go to as low as the 15-minute. Let me just zoom in here so we are able to see what's going on the 15-minute. So I did I think with this, because I already did buy and I did sell, so now I was actually holding a buy, but I'll show you guys what I was looking at. So here how we did buy is that when price started getting a first touch, second touch, I saw this as previous support, it broken out, resistance, it broke out, support. So I saw it as this support line holding. How about I buy here? So if I do happen to buy it, it means that my stop loss would be something similar to these. Like, let me see if I can just put it like this, have this be something similar to me, my stop loss be here, and take profit here, like I did say, because this is what I'm looking for. Because once this does actually play out, that's when I'll be taking this. That's when I'll be taking this sell right here. That's what I'm looking for. But it doesn't mean that whatever that happens, like, it doesn't mean that's when I'll be taking this. So I wanted to capture that 8% going up and 8% going down, because with the sellers here, I'm not seeing that good risk reward. Like, let's say I put it here, maybe for instance where my stop loss is at. Let me just say here where my stop loss is at. Stop loss would be somewhere around here, and take profit maybe here. You're looking at 3%, so it's not even that much of a great trade when I'm selling it where it's currently at. I'm more likely to just take this 8% go up and another 8% going down. However it plays out, my rewards are they have much more better rewards compared to the risk, and having one trade that gives you only a 3% over, you can have potentials of 2 trades that if they do happen to go well, it's 8% and 8%, which leads to an overall of 16%. That risk compared to reward is much more greater for me. What happened is that I went as low as day trading or scalping it, and I think I entered it on the 15 minutes, whereby I saw at first I had a buy here. I had a buy here thinking that it's gonna break at that moment, but as soon as I saw price breaking below here, because I also had this trend line, something similar to this, something similar. I think we had it here and we had it here, something similar to this. So as soon as I saw this buy happening, it was up in profits and then it closed below here. So I was like, you know what, I'm not comfortable, I'm confident, let me just get out. I closed it and then it went down. It tested. When it tested, I sold here, went down with it, we took profit here, and then it came back these candles, then I bought here. You can see it went up, it went a bit more back down, it went a bit more up, went a bit more back down, like started giving us those higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, up until we got here. So I wanted to take profit here, but I was like, you know what, I'm looking at this now. Yes, I was entering from the 1 minute time frame, but I want to hold it or manage it in terms of the 1 hour or the 15 minutes. So what do I need to do? That means that now if I just increase, let me just remove this, increase my management lines, I'll just have to be a bit more strong in terms of where I place my stop loss. Am I comfortable with that and everything? But this being the first touch, this being the second touch, I took it as this the third touch, and you can see the candle that's being presented here by us. Obviously this next one, there's a high chance that it could be an engulfing candle of a bullish going all the way up, maybe closing here, and then this could be the buy that we are waiting for, looking for, and going all the way up to here with it, on which for me it's much more better than trying to get that sell on the spot now. But even if that doesn't happen, it's okay. If it maybe goes and closes below, maybe when it retests, I'll just take my stop loss. It's not really that much, to be honest, because I entered it from the 1 minute, then I'll go down with it. But so far I can see it's trying to push, and the time is still allowing. By 3:30, that's when we'll see a lot of momentums and stuff, but I'm loving what it's doing. So that is that is US 100, and looking at GBP JPY. And guys, if you're interested and you'd love to be a part of every day our daily live trading sessions, how we see the markets left from us, the link is also down below. Just make sure that you do check us out. You can just go on the internet and search Forex Chasers. You'll see the only website is forexchasers.com. So once you spot that, then that's when you'll be able to know that you're working with us. Now you are in the professional level. But with GBP JPY, guys, it's a bit more. For now, I'm gonna stay away from it because I'm looking at it. This is previous structure that I did speak about in the Telegram group. We spoke about the sellers, if they do happen, and boom, it shot all the way down. So with this, what I'm trying to say is that for me, it already went down enough. He take profit of the sell, and now with this buy here, it's a bit too tough in terms of how we'll see it playing out. Because what could happen is that let me just go a bit more back. What could happen is that here where we at, you can see that we've got some sort of a resistant area here where we are currently at, resistant with this. So what you could see is maybe if price gets here, treat this area as a resistant and then try to go back to the downside. But I'm not seeing that bigger term sell. That's why I'm not going to be that much interested. If I trade this, it will just be because of the fact that hey, it broke out massively and it's going, maybe I can make a good risk to reward. It's not because of bigger time frame. I see it going there to, let's say, the daily take profit and stuff. But so far with the US 30 and so far with US 100, that's what I'm looking for, and hopefully it does play out. But we'll just have to be the judge of the market. We'll just have to look at what the market is telling us and take a message from it instead of us trying to be the market makers. And I hope that you guys didn't just see the trades that I have running or what how I caught some of the trades, but I hope you guys notice some of my management in terms of what do I look for when I'm about to manage a trade. What are those things that I say I want to be looking at this just before the market continues to my direction, or if it doesn't continue, if it's going to hit me stop loss, what can I do in order to just take that stop loss as quick as possible? Like, let's say if I've got a stop loss down there and I see it broke below and it wasn't supposed to do this, am I going to sit and just wait for stop loss to go be hit, or am I going to close that profit, I'm that stop loss when it's a bit cut losses short? And that's one thing that I've done for today. So I'm excited with the fact that yes, I did that. I'm very happy with that, and now price is just shooting upwards. We'll just be managing it and seeing how it goes, but I'll be updating you guys if you are obviously in the Telegram public group, because this is a trade that we did share in there, and if you're not, the link is as well in the description. I'll see you in the next YouTube video. It's a from Mutupi. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in.